the year that we've known each other.
I mean, I'm glad that y'all are just fucking around and not serious.
Basically. Oh wait, I think I already did this mission.
There are currently 29 television shows that I'm watching.
You are so behind.
Well, more than half of those are ongoing. So, meaning I'm watching them as the episodes come out.
Mm-hmm.
So, it makes sense that I'm watching them and not finished with them, because there's one show that just got released on YouTube a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Called With Love. And I'm really liking that one. It came out like in 2019, so a couple years ago. But I looked it up. And it's not on like any of the websites I use to watch shit. But they're starting to put it on YouTube. Because they put the first episode on YouTube last week, and it's apparently gonna come on YouTube every Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So I can now watch that.
Greetings, Avengers. I have located
Which is
an
nice.
area rich in Kree data. You and your shield
Apparently
allies will no
that
doubt
one's gonna be
find
like
interesting. The area is unsafe.
16
but I believe you'll
episodes,
find
and I
the
know a
rewards
good chunk
outweigh
of
the
the
risks.
actors in it. And then, now that I think about it, one of the actors that's in that might... I think I know why that show got... Well, no. It didn't take Why Are You down. One of the actors from a show called Why Are You got it, like, he killed his girlfriend.
Mm.
So I was like, maybe because of that and the bad publicity, because he was in that, the show might have gotten taken down. But Why Are You wasn't taken down, so I don't know. I don't think that would affect it at all. But it's getting put on YouTube, so I'm satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the first episode and I'm like, God
God
damn it, I'm in love with this show. They better put the rest on this bitch. But I have to wait every Saturday for it to come out. When it came out like 2 years ago, I was like, just put the whole damn thing on YouTube at once, that way I can binge watch the shit. Because that's what I do, I typically binge watch stuff. Like I'm doing with Side Mystery right now. I'm on like episode 19 out of 24 of that.
Yeah, I was really rusty with Spiderman, but I've gotten way better.
Reached the fight scene portion of our program.
But there's so
Don't suppose you'd rather settle this over coffee? Eh, worth a shot.
At least on most of the shows I'm watching, I just have to wait
All things considered, that went pretty
for
well.
the next episode to come out. It's not like it's all out and I just haven't watched it yet. And then some of the stuff I'm rewatching.
Stick around.
Like I'm doing a rewatch of a show called History 3 right now. Which it sucks with everything new coming out, because I typically like to binge watch the stuff I rewatch.
Yeah.
But it's taken me forever to rewatch shit because of all the new shit. Like I was doing a rewatch of the second season of one of my favorite shows. But it took me like a month to do the rewatch. Because I got distracted by a bunch of other shit. Between work and all the new shows coming out, it's like, I can't finish anything. Not to mention there's another, because I rewatched the first season of a show called So just recently, and I would like to rewatch the second season, before I forget what the fuck was in the first one again. But, like I said, between work and rewatching history and then also watching the new stuff I'm watching, it's like, too much damn stuff to watch. I was telling my friend though, that at least that most of the shows that are coming out are like between 6 and 8 episodes, because there's a few Korean shows that came out I watched that were like 8. There's a Japanese show I'm watching that's like gonna be like 6 altogether. The one I just found the first episode for, that's gonna be like 8 in total. So,
Man, he did a number on you.
at least I don't have to worry about extremely long shows and having to wait a long time for them to finish. But a lot of my actors, it's like, damn, y'all are busy. Because the show I'm watching right now, I just found the first episode for, one of the people that's in it is also in a show that just started airing called Baker Boys. And I'm like, I've never seen one actor playing 2 different shows that released at the same time. I'm just like, damn sir, you're busy. And then a few more of my actors have played in stuff that came out fairly recently, and they already have something else coming out soon. So it's like, gosh damn, y'all are busy. Y'all need a vacation.
And then you have me here who never takes a vacation. I write as much as possible.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with working and writing and doing stuff, but it's like, I know that it takes a long time and a lot of energy to like act and stuff. So it's like, I don't want my actors to get like overworked and have too much on their plate and they get like sick or something.
And then you have The Rock, who's been in like 6 movies just this year.
That's true. Have you seen him in the Jungle
No.
Book? Or not Jungle Book, but the Jungle Cruise?
No.
You need to watch that movie, it's so damn good.
I know, I'm kind of burnt out of The Rock, he's being and everything, so I'm just like, nope.
Well, despite it having The Rock in it, it's still a really good movie.
Like, once you have, like, an actor being in almost every single movie of just 1 year, I just get burned out. Like, okay, I'm avoiding this actor because he's being in way too many things now. The only person that could probably pull off being in that many movies of The Rock would probably be Jim Carrey, because a lot of his movies are awesome.
I'm gonna need a minute.
That's true.
Or 6 weeks.
Yeah, a lot of the players in my team bailed, but it looks like they came back. I think other players took their spot. Still bummed of all the shows you have to watch.
Well, that too, and I just yawn.
Sound like you're overwhelmed.
I definitely am in the aspect of watching shit. I'm just afraid that I'm gonna be like, okay, where the fuck was I in this? Because I have been watching all this other shit. Not to mention, I typically binge watch shit. That's how I like to watch stuff. I like to like sit down and watch and take 2 or 3 days and watch an entire season of something.
Yeah, I don't know if I can.
So having to wait a week for a next episode is like, god damn it, can the next episode please hurry up and get here?
I don't know if I could binge watch.
I'm an impatient bitch.
I gotta watch a few episodes of something and then go on to something else.
This Kree giant appears to have been defeated by shield weaponry.
Well, it all depends on what I'm watching. Sometimes I'm like that, where
I'm receiving a Kree signal.
I need to like take breaks and watch other stuff. That's why it's taken me so long to get through some other shit, like some of my rewatches. It's taken me forever to get through those because I'm busy, like my brain's like, nah, let's watch something else.
I cannot find my way out of here.
I'm guessing it's probably mainly because my brain's like, let's watch new stuff, you've already seen this like twice. Which, what I'm rewatching right now, I've only seen it like one other time, but it is what it is. I'm trying to rewatch all of one series because they're coming out with a new one. That's what I typically do right before they come out with something. I rewatch something else that's already been like I rewatched the first 1 or 2 seasons of something right before the next season comes out, so I remember what the fuck I'm watching, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Assorted cookies instead of assorted chocolates.
Yeah, I got a cookie sandwich.
Nice.
Yeah, one of the people I've been talking to says an idea they had is since DC uses Greek mythology and Marvel uses Norse, that we should use a different kinds. There's so many kinds of mythology.
Wait, DC uses Greek mythology?
That's what I was told, but I know Marvel uses Norse.
Alright, let's get it.
There's one Norse god. Well, no, that's not.
Things considered, went pretty well.
Yeah.
I can't think of any Greek gods that DC used.
I can't either.
Oh wait, Athena.
Down to my watch. Okay.
Bless you.
Athena's in DC. Because remember Wonder Woman worked?
Oh yeah, you're right. She's in Amazon.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I gotta study more mythologies besides Norse and Greek, because that's the only two I know. I know a few Japanese gods, but I don't think that's mythology.
I need your aid.
Bad guy?
Go with
Whoa, that looked like it hurt.
You are a true friend.
Egyptian.
Is that Egyptian? Alright, I'll have to check that out.
I mean, you could be Roman, but the Roman gods are basically the Greek gods with different names.
Yeah, I remember a guy made a joke about that. I don't know if it was the Romans or something else, but he explained the character. He was like, so just like Thor. He's like, no, this is nothing like Thor. He wields a hammer. He wields a mighty hammer of thunder, and he wears a winged helmet. So exactly like
Looks like
Thor.
you could use a hand.
Or
Thank you.
It just bums me out though how everyone's like, you can't compete with Marvel and DC, and I'm just like, you have Invincible. Look how popular that was. Because Invincible is not connected to Marvel or DC.
Light-speed communications. The Kree are more advanced than expected. Oh, worrying.
And I already have 90 character ideas, or at least names.
Time to show him what we've
Yeah,
got.
because I have an entire list separated from villain, hero, and neutral.
You want to just give up while you're ahead? No? Suit yourself.
And what I'm currently working on is called Cybermind, with one of the people in my group said it's a unique sounding idea.
what's it about?
It's about a scientist who gets robbed. Did someone seriously just send me back? I think they just told us. I think someone just canceled the mission on us.
Rip.
Well, I'm sorry, viewers. Someone fucked up that mission. But Cybermind is about a scientist who has all of his stuff stolen from him and left at the brink of death. So he goes over to a supercomputer he made just before he dies, hooks himself up to the computer, and now his mind is connected to an AI battle suit that he created.
Interesting.
So now he can remotely control a powerful AI suit, kind of like what Iron Man can do.
Okay.
And he's calling his alter ego that he's gone by is called Cybermind.
Nice.
Yeah, the origin story, or at least the beginning of the story, is kind of not sounding good, but once we get past that rough part, it'll probably be better. Yeah, because it's kind of not sounding good. Like, he gets beat up, he connects his mind to his computer, so you're literally just seeing a corpse connected to a computer. And then,
Excuse me.
and then you have his friend coming into the laboratory looking for him and finds out that he's hooked himself up to the computer.
Who's coconut? Is this coconut on it? I knew it had coconut.
What do you mean?
I'm eating a box of like chocolate covered. It's a box of assorted cookies.
The kind
And
that
there
you
was one I'm like, is that coconut on that cookie, or am I crazy?
You're talking about the kind that you have to like order and then wait like 3 months to get?
No. I just picked up a box of assorted cookies when I was at the grocery store tonight. I do know what you're talking about, though. It's the one I used to sell.
Yeah, it's the Girl Scout cookies.
Oh. Nah, no Girl Scout cookies. Well, the type of Girl Scout cookies I love, you can get at the grocery store. Which are the Thin Mints.
Yeah, it's one of the ones that
While on
Frankie
recon in
likes.
Manhattan, several SHIELD agents have been waylaid by AIM forces. Commander Hill has asked for the
Either he
Avengers'
likes
help.
them or we just ended up getting them.
Well, I can't really see him buying something he doesn't like.
No, because they bought 3 types of cookies. Everyone got to choose what kind of cookies they wanted.
Ah.
I know Thin Mints was one of the ones. I just don't know if he ate them or not.
Oh. I need to play some more Mario Odyssey.
You need to play Kingdom Hearts for the 4 billionth time?
I'm about to start that up in a few minutes. Oh, you're playing.
Where did my phone go? My phone likes to disappear on me.
Sounds
I'm
like my
attempting
phone.
to locate the SHIELD agents and will update your HUD
Yeah,
shortly.
because I always like put in random
AIM will
spots
most
and go, wait,
certainly
what?
try to hamper your progress. Be
Where did
careful.
I put that bitch? I understand though, I've done that too.
An elite AIM team is close by and on alert.
Excuse me.
Updating your HUD.
Crap, I was trying to do something on Facebook and I was
Clusters
using one
ahead
hand
are
to swing.
interconnected molecules of a volatile metal I cannot identify.
Are you playing video
You'll
games
have to destroy
one-handed?
them all or they'll regrow.
Because I'm creating a Facebook group that I invited you to while
I think we can
the
take
match
these
was about
guys.
to start.
I needed to test out my new webs anyway.
Nice.
Yeah, because
I think we're pretty
swinging
evenly
as
matched.
Spider-Man on the Avengers game isn't as easy as the Spider-Man games themselves.
I've detected another pocket of corrupted vibranium.
Ooh, Will, A Wonderful World is only $7.50.
What happened?
Some of the games I've been looking at are on sale.
Yeah, only Tiny Tina was on sale. But then again, how rarely do you ever see a game that's not even out go on sale all of a sudden?
If that one went on sale, that would be a little scary.
Why? Because then you would think it's not as good as it should have been.
Well, I mean, I don't see how they could put it on sale before it's released.
Clusters have been destroyed.
And then you
I
have
will use this data to attempt to identify their
Output
component
and Outlaws,
molecules.
which was only $30 to pre-order.
Some of the best games are like
We can
30
take
at
them.
drop.
No problem.
So,
I mean, all the games I like, obviously there's no demo for, which is the problem I face.
I almost feel bad for these guys. Almost.
I might get that. That's on sale. That's a really quick 100%.
I think we're pretty evenly matched.
What, the game that's
Game
on sale?
Yeah, there's a game that one of them that's on sale. It's called The Suicide of Rachel Foster. And It's only $5 right now. So I might go ahead and get that. Because I feel like that would be a really easy one to platinum. 100% rather, because I don't think that one had a platinum. Oh, is this tomorrow? Iris Falls that's like, or Iris Fall that's like on sale for $5.
Well done. That squad member has been neutralized.
Let me go ahead and get that. Not easy to platinum. 100%. I've seen a playthrough of it.
Another enemy defeated.
100%. Did you know most of the games I have 100%ed on here, I did in like a day? Because most of the ones that I have 100%ed, like, I have the park 100%ed, and the evil inside 100%ed. And both of those are practically walking simulators. Because there's not any combat. There's a few trophies that were like, for collectibles.
I've detected another pocket of corrupted vibranium.
So they were on, not on, but they were real easy to get. Let's see. It's 2 to 4 network players, or you said you had green hail, didn't you?
What's that?
Oh no, you had the forest. Never mind. It's kinda similar to the forest, but it's probably better. Let's see if Chernobylite is.
If you can gain control of AIM's network temporarily, I can infiltrate their security system.
Yeah, it's only one player, unfortunately.
I need to relook because I thought I created a Facebook group, but it didn't show up, so I hope I'm not accidentally creating the same group. So if anyone's watching, give me a second. I might have accidentally created 2 of the same group.
Which he did not mean to do.
Okay, so I did accidentally create it again.
Whoops.
Yeah. That's why Facebook doesn't. That's why Facebook doesn't have a thing where you've created this again. Are you sure you want to make another one?
Okay, what is this? On sale for.
Head for the terminal so I can get you inside the lab.
So there, I just invited you to the correct group.
Alright, I'll join it in a minute.
And I gotta pin that to the top. Otherwise I won't be able to find it, apparently.
I love how a game that was already $2.99 originally is now on sale for $1.19. Like, it's not cheap enough apparently, so let's make it cheaper.
Multi-point authentication system.
I gotta use the restroom real quick, I'll be right back.
The more the better. AIM will attempt to initiate a shutdown protocol if they gain access to the terminal. You cannot let them. Beginning infiltration. The shutdown protocol is progressing. inside AIM's security system. Inside AIM's security system. I've breached AIM's security network.
Company.
A number of kidnapped SHIELD agents are fighting AIM forces. Help them. There are the agents. Help them defeat AIM. Agent down.
Alright, I'm back. He's cold. What the hell? So, I'm watching the show and, like, one of the main characters is like a CEO or something of a company. And I guess his assistant or whatever, like, he was brought some coffee and his assistant, like, walked over to his coffee cup, got the coffee cup, and then started yelling at the person who brought it to him. I'm just like, oh Jesus. And for some reason, I don't think he wants to be in the position of power that he is at this company. Like, he just looks like, I really don't want to be here. Let me go home.
Commander Hill a rendezvous location
Please
to
and
extract
thank
the
you.
SHIELD agents. Well done.
Me, to be completely honest, I don't know if I could run a company. I feel like it would be way too fucking stressful.
Me, I'm trying to build up a company.
I mean, to the people who can and do that sort of thing, more power to you. I don't think that it would be for me.
I'm just trying to build up a company like Marvel and DC.
3D mini golf is on sale for like $7. Let me see, what the hell is that?
Well, I got a lot better gear for my Spider-Man.
That's good.
Yeah, that's what I like about this game, is it's like a RPG where every time you complete a mission, you'll get gear and stuff to equip to your character. And there's a lot of like techniques you can unlock, stuff like that.
Okay. Looks like that shit looks weird.
Oh crap, another mission starting and I'm not done. I want to get a new costume for Spider-Man, but you have to actually use real money, which pisses me off. Alright, I got 2 skill points.
The arc reactor's nearby. Jarvis, are you picking up anything?
Locked on and ready, Commander Hill.
Good luck out there.
An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating your HUD.
We've reached the fight scene portion of our program.
The clusters ahead are interconnected molecules of a volatile metal I cannot identify.
Apparently the
destroy
Black
them
Mirror
all, or
game's
they'll
on sale
regrow.
for like $6.
Every member of the elite team must
I
be
guess
defeated.
it's based off the TV show Black Mirror.
I totally forgot how to change my fighting style on this game. Yeah, there's different fighting types, and I don't remember how to change it.
One of their agents is down.
Is this on?
Excellent. Another agent down. The team are no longer a threat. We'll need to take control of their systems. Get me to the location on your HUD.
See, let's go to settings. Maybe that'll tell me the gameplay. Subtitles, accessibility, display, gameplay, camera, controls.
Bypassing their security will take some time. Keep the area clear, but stay in range of the control point.
Tactical awareness, support.
detected another pocket of corrupted vibranium.
He scares the crap out of them. He is an evil businessman. And I love it.
We can take him. No problem.
Oh, man, I would not want to
I know
piss
things
him
look
off.
bad. Actually, that's all I got. Things look bad.
I need more time. Keep the area free of hostiles.
But yeah, there's a rule that I've noticed with Marvel and DC that I'm trying to see if I can use that to my advantage.
What's the role?
That did it. Theo, work
Marvel
your
and
way.
DC both have
You're
counterparts.
safe now.
True.
Like, Iron Man is Batman's counterpart,
I'm through the first
Aquaman
firewall.
is the
I'm working as
Submariner's
quickly as
counterpart.
Yeah.
Eternity is Superman's counterpart.
I thought Batman was Superman's counterpart.
Place, wrong time.
What?
Per usual, Spidey.
Did you literally just say that Batman was Superman's counterpart?
No, Batman is Iron Man's counterpart. They're both
Oh.
rich millionaires with future tech.
Oh, you said Superman. You're right, you're right.
And people say Eternity, even though I don't know who that is. They say Eternity is Superman's counterpart.
Um,
I hate it when a plan falls apart.
I didn't know who Eternity was until they started talking about
Hang
counterparts.
in there.
So basically, you just have to go off that rule. You look at a Marvel and DC character, think what would be a good counterpart to those characters. This is a bad example, but it's the closest I can think of is think of Jack the Ripper as a counterpart to the Joker. Or not Jack the Ripper, Jeff the Killer, there we go.
That did it. Nice work.
If you know who Jeff the Killer is.
I do not.
Basically, he's a serial killer that slices your face with a smile. Like, he makes your smile bigger with a knife.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'd say that would be the closest example I could say for a counterpart. They're both serial killers that give you smiles.
But not on this damn list. I thought that was on this list. Maybe it was on the different list. I'm looking for a particular game that's currently on sale.
And I see you still haven't accepted my invite to the right place.
I apologize. Hold on. We got the end of the year deals going on, which a lot of the
If you
Dead
can
by
gain control
Daylight
of AIM's network temporarily, I can infiltrate their
chapters
security
are on
system.
sale again.
Head for the terminal so I
Yeah,
can get you
I saw.
inside the
I'm just
lab.
like, I can't find a good game even on this.
I thought I heard that they were bringing For Honor characters to
Don't
Dead by
suppose you'd rather
Daylight.
settle this over coffee? Worth a shot.
Hey, for some reason I thought Dead by Daylight and For Honor was doing a collab.
I saw a notification. I'm not kidding. I saw I don't know you'd call it. Basically news. I saw news that they're thinking about making a Marvel MMO.
Marvel MMO?
AIM's network is equipped
Like,
with a
you know,
multi-point
DC Universe
authentication
Online?
system.
Mm-hmm.
I need access
They're thinking
to
about making
multiple
something like
terminals.
that.
The more the better.
Interesting.
Which
I
hopefully...
don't know why they would do that when I don't think DC Online was too popular.
Well, yeah, but
AIM
then
will
again,
attempt
think
to
of how
Oh,
initiate
old
a
it is.
shutdown protocol if they gain access to
True.
the terminal.
Not to mention, if they don't make it free, then they'll have more money to make it better.
That's true.
You know how free games are usually limited.
Beginning
Yeah.
infiltration. The shutdown protocol is
Like,
progressing.
everyone's like,
Diablo 3 stuff right now.
cause everyone's like, it's a free game, but you still make in-app purchases. I'm like, yes, but it still feels limited compared to if you just bought the game regularly.
True. My bitch ass should have waited.
Wow, what
I'm
happened?
inside AIM's security system.
Uno went on sale.
No problem.
That helps, thank you.
Trust me, there's been plenty of games that went on sale literally right after I buy them.
Like,
Like, I'm like, really? You guys are just going on sale right as I buy you?
doo-doo-doo.
You guys try to sneak up on me.
Beginning infiltration.
I've been thinking about getting Power Rangers Battle for the Grid.
That helps, thank you.
I haven't played a Power Rangers game in ages.
Yeah, I couldn't really get into the TV show, so I don't know how the game would be.
I mean, I loved the
The
TV show.
shutdown protocol is progressing.
And I mean, that anime-like exaggerated dance moves and positions, that's what I didn't like about it.
Well,
I'm inside
You have to
AIM's
remember
security
it.
system.
made for kids.
But still, like, that's also why I hated Sailor Moon, because I would also have the
Reach
exaggerated
AIM
dance
security
moves.
network. I've marked our next destination on your HUD.
Like, if it's goofy just because it's made for kids, then make an adult version of Power Rangers and then
Come
tell
on,
me, and then
guys,
I'll
you're
watch
just
that.
embarrassing yourselves.
Not to mention, I saw pieces that people showed me, and the effects of that show was terrible.
Time to show them what we've got.
You made it.
I like the fact that this game combines, like, multiple of the Power Rangers TV shows.
Besides, all I ever hear about the Power Rangers is, why is the black Power Ranger African American? Why is the yellow Power Ranger Asian?
Because they're Americans and they can be.
I'm just saying, like, all people ever talk about now is how racist the color scheme is of the Power Rangers.
I mean,
To me, I don't find it a problem. Like, what, you don't want to wear black?
maybe
Okay.
the original ones.
Destroy it.
I'm like, you don't like wearing black? Then give me the uniform. I love wearing black.
Like, seriously. I mean, the original Black Power Ranger was what, but for all we know, the actors chose the color they wanted to be. I think Johnny Young Bosch, I can't remember what color he was. Green?
If they got to choose, and it's just straight up modern people thinking of something to whine about because they have nothing better to do.
Yeah, because I think Johnny Young Bosch was the Green Ranger.
The reactor is
I
powered
can't
by
remember if
4
he was the
energy
Green
junctions.
Ranger, the red one, or the
Destroying
black one,
them
but he
should
was
destroy
one of
the
those.
reactor.
I mean, hell. There was, there was one
Energy junction destroyed.
that was, I mean,
Another junction down.
those, the Power Rangers are just
Another energy junction is gone.
a bunch of teenagers in super suits fighting villains.
All I saw was them doing pointless poses while fighting bad effect villains.
Yeah. It was fairly cheaply made. But, I mean, it was good from the time period in which it was created and it came out.
Probably, because I wasn't even born back when the time came out.
Yeah, but the time it came out, it was pretty good.
But by the time I found it, I'm just like, nope, this is dumb.
One of my two favorite Power Rangers spin-offs was SPD, because they were in space, and they were actually like cops, because it was Space Patrol Delta, and then the other one was Dino Thunder, I think, or something. The one where they actually were related, like, it derived from dinosaurs,
The arc reactor is powering
which
down.
was an interesting concept. Not to mention you had an evil ranger, I think, for the first time.
Wasn't the White Ranger the evil one?
Mm-hmm.
Because that was actually my favorite Ranger, color-wise, was the white one.
I thought he looked cool too.
Yeah. I'm like, I'd be the White Ranger, like, that's the bad guy. I'm like, well, he's still badass. I don't know why, but white and black goes way better than just all the other colors.
Thank you, Avengers. We'll continue
I mean,
monitoring
you're not
AIM's
wrong.
facilities. Last thing we need is a highly unstable arc reactor in their hands.
Let's see, did I get any better materials to work with here? Yep, yes I did.
Freddy Krueger's chapters on sale for $4.
I already have Freddy Krueger.
Let's see. Is that the Blight or the Twins? That's the Twins.
This is the twins, yeah, I saw they were on sale.
Gunslinger.
The Gunslinger's tempting, considering people said he got nerfed when really he didn't, because I still got my ass killed by him. Sheesh, my power of Spider-Man's almost 50.
In my opinion, when it comes to Dead by Daylight, whether you win or lose is dependent upon how skillful your opponent is. Like, if you're up against someone who mains killer and does nothing but killer pretty much, then they're probably gonna win against a team who would like either doesn't play a lot or I mean, or like is playing Survivor but typically plays killer. Then the person who typically plays killer and is playing killer is probably gonna win. But it all depends on the skill level of the person you're playing against, really. And whether or not they decide to be a campy bitch or they let you do work. Where in the holy heck is this game?
And some for every mission's either super easy or super hard.
I really wish they put games that were on sale in like alphabetical order or something. Because I mean, it's the list of games that are on sale right now is in no particular order. It's not in order by price, name, or anything. Some of these games I already have, I need to play.
Yeah, I got multiple games I still need to finish.
I'm the same damn way. Let's see, is Fade to Silence? It is multiplayer. Do you have a game called Fade to Silence?
What was it called?
Fade
Sir,
to
Shield
Silence?
intercepted a somewhat bizarre exchange on an old AIM frequency.
I have seen much that
Well,
mortals
it's
would
two-player
deem
on
bizarre.
network.
Listen for yourself.
The prototype device is ready, my lord.
Done well, loyal one. That's my voice.
Forgot you could play with other people on that.
And we will
What the
begin.
hell's Erica? I forgot. I
Trickery
feel like this
is
game
this?
is constantly
Jarvis,
on
what
sale.
can you tell us?
Only that the communication originated in
Probably
Scandinavia.
a horror game.
I have no records about any Woken.
This cannot go unchallenged. We leave immediately.
No active threat level.
I find it confusing though, because I have an entire encyclopedia of Marvel characters, right?
Do what now?
I said, you know what I find confusing?
What?
I have an encyclopedia of Marvel characters, and it's showing how there's like 3 or 4 different types of Avengers. Like, why are you calling them Avengers then if you have like 4 or 5 different teams of them?
Different units?
The only Avengers team you call something else is the Young Avengers. Yeah, I have an encyclopedia of almost all of DC and almost all of Marvel. That way, if I have a character idea, I can look through those two to see if one of them's named the same thing. Which is funny is 2 people said the names of characters that are already taken. Like, he's like, what about Toxin? And I'm like, I didn't even have to look that up. I'm like, Toxin is a character from Spiderman. So they're like, what about Frostbite? So I typed in Frostbite Marvel. Boom, there's a character called Frostbite.
Wasn't DC has a similar character to Frostbite. I can't remember what the hell he was.
Dr. Cold?
I think it was Dr. Freeze. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was Dr. Freeze.
I just remember that Arnold Schwarzenegger played him in a movie. It was the Batman with. It was one of the older Batman movies that it had.
Adam West?
George Clooney was Batman.
Oh.
George Clooney is a Batman. Then you had Arnold Schwarzenegger played Dr. Freeze, and then Batman also went up against Poison Ivy. I think was the other villain. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that movie where one of the YouTubers I watched was like talking about it, like, Wait, so one person wants to cover the planet with plants, and another person wants to freeze the planet. How does that make sense?
You would think that Poison Ivy would also want to kick Dr. Freeze's ass.
Well,
We need
yeah,
to find
'cause-
out
The
who these
simple
woken
fact
are
that
and what their
she's a
prototype
very,
device looks
like,
And let us not forget the one impersonating
she likes the environment.
Poorly.
She
Thought they were rather accurate.
is very
So you're
environmentally
not flattered?
friendly to the point
Well, I think there's a
where
lot more going on here than identity.
it's extreme.
Because like I think there's like only 2 or 3 types of plants that could survive a frozen wasteland.
Yeah.
Out of the thousands and
The hell is
thousands of
fairy
plants there
fencer?
are.
What is Fairy Fencer? What is this? An anime game.
Anime game.
There are a lot of those out.
Yeah, but which ones are actually good?
That is the question.
Because a lot of the stuff coming out I don't like.
I don't blame
The
you.
message originated from this forest.
Every now and again I'm just like, has
Records show
game
there's a
creators just
decommissioned
lost
aim
it?
base
Because
here.
none of these are good anymore.
Buildings remain.
That's not AIM protocol. They'd usually strip it clean.
The mystery deepens.
Oh, did I just pull something? Oh.
What happened? You almost fall?
Ooh. No,
Begin to suspect AIM never left this
I moved the way I shouldn't have moved.
This doesn't feel like their MO.
Oh, I think the only
Either
player...
way, let's get to where that call came from.
Oh. I thought the player that was in my party left. I'm like, oh great, now I'm by myself.
Okay, that's the gameplay of this place.
What is that?
A twisted monument dedicated to me and the path home. Whatever that may be.
Okay, let's check it out.
Ooh.
Carefully.
Hold on.
A trap!
Looks like it. Jarvis?
I'll scan the monument and get answers.
I don't know if I can keep up with all these guys.
Got an upgrade. It's me. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
I'm hoping the next character that comes out will be Doctor Strange.
Interesting.
Yeah, out of the list of possible characters they're gonna add, it was Spiderman and Doctor Strange were the 2 I wanted to play as.
Doctor Strange would probably be a fun character.
And the enemies I'm fighting are kind of fast. I can't keep up with them.
Ooh, that looks decent.
The monument also appears to be a signal transmitter.
Which is why we read it as the source of the call.
Indeed. It's linked to a nearby structure that just started emitting strange energy readings.
What?
Then our mission is clear.
I found a game
Surely
called
our
Sword and
imposter
Fairy
machine
6
lie within.
that looks like Final Fantasy meets like Chinese culture. So I'm just like, ooh, hello.
Damn, I think I'm going the wrong way.
Because it looks like it's also on sale.
Yeah, I'll probably look again, but last time I checked, I didn't see any games I wanted that were on sale.
We got company!
The strange power readings are growing stronger,
Sword and Fairy
which is
6
probably a
looks
bad
pretty
thing.
good.
Roger that.
Like I said, it reminds me of Final Fantasy meets Chinese.
We can do this!
I am on a map that is very difficult for Spider-Man to swing. There's like a bunch of trees and caves blocking my path.
Damn.
think these Woken can be reasoned with, sir.
That's weird.
Great!
Oh, I'm about to finish someone, and then Hulk comes in, just smashing everything.
Hulk got a smash.
Yeah, and then you have the inappropriate version on YouTube. Yeah, they use that version of Smash.
There's the entrance.
I don't know how many times my friends made that joke, because I had never seen the Marvel movies. Or most of them.
I think the only one I saw was Age of Ultron.
Another trap.
So my friends were
Destroying the
like,
nearby transformers should bypass
"You've never seen them?
systems and allow us access.
Okay, we're doing a movie marathon."
I wouldn't have the patience to sit through all that.
I mean, we got through quite a few of them, so
I don't know why.
it wasn't too bad.
I don't know if it was just the overhype or something, but like, once the Avengers movie came out, I'm just like, I'm not really in the mood for Marvel anymore.
I can't blame you.
I think it's just because everyone always talks about Marvel. I'm like, okay, enough with Marvel, because you guys are way overhyping Avengers.
Well, as far as Marvel goes, there's only a couple of characters I actually like, and they weren't Avengers.
I like Spiderman, Doctor Strange, Venom.
Yeah, Venom I like. I like, Doctor Strange as well.
I think Doctor Fate is, yeah, Doctor Fate is these things.
Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah, I forgot Ghost Rider's Marvel.
Ghost Rider was my, like, all-time favorite out of the Marvel universe. Because his story was so different than everybody else's. Everybody else's powers came for, like, a mutation or, I mean, you had Thor that was a god.
Yeah, but that was taken from mythology that was already there.
Right. But for the most part, they got their powers through, like, some scientific way, like...
I'm guessing you like fire. Oh wait, no, Firestorm's also DC. I suck at this.
You had, like, Black Widow, who was, like, a super spy and stuff.
I don't like Black Widow. To me, she's overhyped.
I didn't.
But then again, you probably like the detail of her, like, you know, the backstory and all that.
I mean, she's cool, but she wasn't one of the ones I liked. I was just mentioning her because, like, a lot of the Marvel's characters' backgrounds are, like, scientific. Like, Spiderman got his powers through a radiated spider or something. Radioactive spider.
Not radiated.
Radiated, whatever. I am tired and do not care right now.
That's funny. Radiated just means that you heated it up.
More to go.
But, radioactive spider.
Good night.
Deadpool was experimented on. Wolverine and his gang are mutants. Like, backgrounds like that. Whereas Ghost Rider, who's one of the few characters who got his powers not through a scientific experiment or an accident gone completely wrong, but from making a deal with the devil himself.
I can't wait to see what they do with Manifesto.
Like, his powers were not scientific, they were supernatural. Which was why I liked him.
Like, you do know who Manifesto is, right?
I think so.
Manifesto is basically the devil of Marvel.
Ah.
So I'm waiting to see if they put Manifesto in one of the movies.
And then DC wise, I liked Raven. She was cool.
Yeah, I like Doctor Fate, Superman, Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, like the Hal Jordan version of Green Lantern.
Yeah.
I like the Bat Who Laughs. Have you seen that?
Let your lie be exposed.
I think so. Yeah.
It's where Batman mentally breaks from the Joker and actually becomes the Joker.
Ah.
That's the one thing that got me excited is Marvel and DC have a dark multiverse.
Thor? This is pretty weird.
And annoying.
True.
Face me in battle, deceiver, and we shall see who is worthy of the name Thor.
I like not Green Lantern, but Green Arrow. Thought he was pretty cool.
The false god
and then,
destroy him!
I like Aquaman.
To me, it depends on which version of Aquaman.
Spicy boys incoming.
Like, if we're doing the Injustice Gods Among Us #1, that version of him, yes. If we're talking the movie version of him, no, I hate him.
I like the Aquaman movie, so... But to each their own.
Like, there's, you know, the blonde one from Injustice, then you have the long, dark brown haired one from the movies.
Yeah. He was played by Jason Momoa.
I mainly just get used to what a character looks like, and then if you change it, I just don't like that version.
Fair enough.
The only one where I'll make an exception on that is the Hulk. And I like Edward Norton better than the other Hulks.
Fair enough.
I mean, everyone hates on Edward Norton for some reason. What version of Hulk do you like?
I really don't have a preference on the Hulk.
Oh, have you seen all three versions of the movies? You have Hulk, which is the very first one, the Incredible Hulk, and then you just have the Avenger version of Hulk.
The only one I know of, or I've seen, is the Avengers Hulk.
Yeah, I didn't like the Avengers Hulk. You know, I don't know why, but he's so weird when, like, he has control over it, so now he's wearing glasses, and he's talking like Bruce Banner. I'm like, okay, now this is getting weird. I like what they did. This is the same thing that we were talking about earlier. Is remember when he was about to attack that huge creature, and he's like, "That's my secret, Cap. I'm always angry."
Should they truly seek to open a way?
Like, do you remember that scene?
Disaster can result.
Well, they're changing. He's like, "That's my secret, Captain. I'm always horny."
I must find them.
Digital records are unlikely to exist.
I must try. The name of Thor has been used to sow lies.
Yeah, and the bloody
I will
heck
put
is
an
this
end
damn
to it,
game.
or die in the
What, you found another game?
No, I'm trying to... There was a game I'm interested in, and it's supposedly on sale right now, and I'm trying to buy it, because it goes off sale tomorrow. But I can't find it on the damn for sale list.
Well, if it's on sale, I'd say try going to Google, type in that name, put PSN Store, and if it appears, that means it's on sale.
Oh.
That's how I check the prices, because when I have the game, it won't show me the price of it anymore.
Everybody's gone to the Rapture.
What?
There's a game called Everyone's Gone to the Rapture.
Weird.
It is a, Ooh!
You've been saying
The
ooh,
Dead... Sorry, I'm finding some decent games that are on sale.
It's not annoying, I just find it funny. I've never heard anyone say ooh this many times. I need to see how long I've been live streaming.
I love Dead Rising.
Did you see that Titanfall might be coming for the PlayStation Plus? It's either called Titanfall or Godfall.
Well, I think Godfall, no, never mind. I hope it's Godfall, because Titanfall's not that great.
It's something about creating your own character, like it's an RPG. I have to relook, because normally the guesses on what's going to be up for the next month is usually correct. And it looked pretty good, so I'm like, I might actually download this game and try it out.
Damn. Dead Rising and Dead Rising 2 and Dead Rising 2 off the record, all three of those games are on sale for like $15 right now. Which I like the Dead Rising games, especially 3. It sucks that 3 never came to the PlayStation. It was an Xbox exclusive. Which I have an Xbox, so I still get to play it, but still. Though we might be getting Sunset Overdrive on the PlayStation.
Well, I don't know why that sounds familiar.
It's a very interesting Xbox game.
I've been playing this game way longer than I thought I was.
How long you been playing it?
I thought I was only playing for an hour, but apparently I've been playing for 2 hours and 37 minutes.
Damn. Sometimes it be like that.
Well, yeah, normally when I'm talking to someone, time goes by 10 times faster.
True.
When I'm being ignored by Frankie, time goes by 10 times slower.
Fresh heck is
Recent intel suggests AIM is running further
another
illicit
massive
projects
team
in
of
Venture
Spiderman.
Ridge. I suggest we pay the town a visit to disrupt them and remind Monica the Avengers are a force to be reckoned with.
So why again did you say you don't like the Avengers game?
It's not that I don't like it, I just don't have it.
Oh. 'Cause I wanted you to get it. I remember you saying something about not being able to get it.
I just don't think I would... Because I hear it's like, isn't it a bunch of cutscenes? Or at least a story mode? He's eating chips. You're crunching on something, so I'm assuming you're eating chips.
You have no proof. You're hearing things. But yeah, the story mode, I don't know much about the story mode because I don't play it. I only play the multiplayer missions.
I hear people hate the story mode though because of the simple facts it's like 90% cutscenes.
Could be. But
Oh,
you don't have to play the story mode. You can just choose the character you want and then just play multiplayer missions.
that's true.
I'm scanning the area and will feed you prime areas to target.
Like
But
18
yeah, it's
bucks.
4-player, massive maps, tons of things to unlock for your character.
Disable the nearby
I'm still
hypercircuit station.
hallucinating you eating chips.
We can take them. No problem.
Not too loud.
Destroy
Nah,
the
you're
station's
fine.
power cord.
I mean, I guess it's eating heavy crackers or something like that. I don't know. I just keep watching.
But yeah, if you're a big fan of a fighting game where you can collect gear like the what's it called? Dark Alliance, where like you just play a mission and you hope that you get better equipment, that kind of thing. Plus Frankie already has it. So if you got it, that'd give him a reason to actually play it.
I'll have to look and see what all characters it has, and then I'll decide.
Is there a character you're hoping? Because then I can check the list to see if it's going to come out in 2 months. You said you'd like Doctor Strange. Hopefully he'll be the next one.
Yeah.
I know there's Hawkeye, a female version of Hawkeye. I have no idea what her name is. Who's the female version of Hawkeye? Huntress or something?
I have no idea.
Basically, she looks exactly like Hawkeye, but it's a girl. Anyway, you got those two: Spider-Man, Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Hulk, Black Widow. I'll have to relook, but I think that's all that. Oh, and Miss Marvel, which she can like flex her body, like make it grow or whatever. So I think those are all the current characters.
Hey, look! New friends!
I think you definitely like either Black Widow or the female Hawkeye.
That did it. Theo, work your magic.
Frankie normally plays as Thor.
The clusters ahead are interconnected molecules of a volatile metal I cannot identify. You'll have to destroy them all or they'll regrow.
My turn!
Panthers in it.
I have to really look, but I think the Avengers is on sale for I think 24 bucks.
The clusters have been destroyed. I will use this data to
Okay, and I'm guessing
attempt
someone
to
else already
identify
got
their
kicked out.
component
Yeah.
molecules.
Damn.
It says migration of host, so I'm just like, whatever.